Well, season's come to an end. Ended on a cold night in Boston at Boston College with a 1-0 overtime loss to a very good Boston College team on a little bit of a fluke goal off a corner kick. I thought we defended well enough and created enough chances in our game against BC to win, and we felt we were a good enough team to move on to the next round. But that's the heartbreaking part of soccer, is that you can be good enough and still come out on the losing end. And clearly we had broken a few hearts leading up to the Boston College game. So we walk away with our heads held high, and now we get after next season with a vengeance to win a national championship. Just a little bit on the season for me, I'd say that the greatest thing about this team in 2010 is the fact that we had a group of 26 players that all bought in, learned a ton of lessons along the way. Young players, old players, veteran players, inexperienced players. We had them all, but they all bought into one thing, and that was the belief that we were good enough to win. It didn't always show necessarily in our results, but the best thing about this group is that they learned from every loss, they learned from every win, and I thought come tourney time we really proved that we were good enough to be where we were. And at the end we were disappointed because we felt we were good enough to carry on. So it was an impressive run by our team, and I couldn't be more proud of them. The 5 seniors we have on our team, McKenna Waitley, Hannah Gregg, Jane Mitchell, Kendall Pele, and Kelly Joswick were, for 4 years, all of them, players that you just can't replace. They're kids that took this team on their back and carried them and built this program back into what it was in the early 2000s, and we're not going to go backwards from here thanks to them. The leadership on our team with Kate Dynas and Sarah Martinez, both whom return for us next season, was second to none. Our support staff, from Karen Gunderman in the equipment room, Alyssa in media relations, Dr. O'Kane, Chris Melton, our trainer, Rose Baker, our strength coach, really helped this team get where they were, and I can't thank them enough. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank our fans and our families, who were truly unbelievable. I mean, top notch. They were the best, I thought, that we've had since I've been here. They all bought into something. They let their kids grow and learn. The fans were nothing but supportive, and we had great, travel groups as well as home crowds, and we're looking forward to building on that. Lastly, my coaching staff, Jim Thomas and Amy Griffin, Veronica Perez, when she was here not helping Mexico qualify for the World Cup, were instrumental in where we started and where we ended up this season. So for them, I'm eternally grateful, and we're looking forward to getting after it with the recruits we're going to sign in February. And lastly, I need to thank my son, Zach, and my other boys at home, Jack, Ben, and Nick, for understanding what a coach goes through. I know Amy would say the same thing, and Jim would say the same thing if they were sitting here. A coach's life is a weird life. It's not a normal life. It's a great life, but there's a lot of time you spend away from home, and to have the support of them really helps us do a better job. So we wanted to thank them, because we couldn't have been this good without them and without their support. And looking forward, the belief that we're in it to win it was there on Saturday night in Boston College. We just came out on the wrong end of it, and we're looking forward to watching the national championships, the College Cup this weekend, and putting our measuring stick up against those 4 teams, and again coming back next year and showing that we belong in that group and that we can win the whole thing. So it was a great 2010 season. Looking forward to 2011.